Morning, folks. Big Al and Jared and I are heading in. Jared's out in front of me. Big Al's behind me. We're almost at Big Al's stand. Jared's already seen one deer just by the headlamp. But it's raining. It's 59 degrees. It's supposed to get into the low 60s. So we'll just see what today turns out for us. Stay tuned.
Hey everybody, I'm in my tree stand. It is 22 minutes after 7. We just got in. It's raining. Looks like it's going to rain all day. Jared jumped a deer on his way in. Him and Juddy is on their way to their stands. So we're going to give it a little while, see what it does. Trying to make a day hunt out of this and see what goes on. So stay tuned to J True Outdoor Adventures and we'll see what we can bring you. Stay tuned.
Good morning, everybody. We're in our tree stands, ready for an all-day hunt. And like I said earlier, it's raining. It's 59 degrees, almost 60. It's supposed to be in the low 60s all day today. It is awfully warm, but we're going to give it a shot and hopefully see what comes in. So stay tuned.
Good morning, everyone. It is October 24th, 7:44 in the morning. It's raining and it's miserable. It's 60 degrees. It's hot. Couldn't help but sweat getting into the tree stand. Looked at my pictures that I pulled yesterday. I had 801 pictures. That's what the actual total was. And the memory card was full. But the majority of those pictures were squirrels, raccoons, bears. I had some deer activity, but it seems like it's the same 2 or 3 does, and there was a really young spike. Aside from that, nothing to really report. Dad and Alvin's in here. We're in here. We can hunt all day if we want, and we're going to see how it goes. My feeder just went off about 15 minutes ago. So I'm going to settle in and let's see what today has to offer for us. So y'all stay tuned.
As you can see, the leaves have really changed. A lot of the trees have lost them.
It is almost 9 o'clock. It is actually, sorry, didn't mean to move the camera. It's actually 15 till 9. Been in here almost 2 hours. Haven't seen nothing but chipmunks. That's all I've seen is chipmunks and birds. So, still looking, still hunting. So, we're still going to see what we can find. Maybe we'll get lucky and one will still come in. I don't know. But like I said, we're just going to try to make this an all-day hunt. So, if we don't get nothing this morning, maybe we'll get something this evening. So stay tuned to J TOA Outdoor Adventures, and we'll see you in the woods.
Well, it's been 3 hours. Haven't seen nothing but squirrels. And it's not really rained, it's been more of a drizzle. Got a light breeze, leaves are falling, but haven't seen nothing. Feeder went off at 7:30. Nothing to come in. It's right now 10 o'clock. We'll probably head out about 11 for lunch. And I'll probably get down before then and check my cameras. Of course, it's been a week. But I don't know. I know that nuts are falling because I hear them. The squirrels come into the corn, but you know, that little doe last week, she fed on the corn, she went up top of the hill and she was eating nuts. So, you know, with the nuts falling, maybe they're not coming into the feeders until nighttime. I don't know. The camera pictures from last week showed, you know, 3 to 5 in the morning they were in here. 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night they were in here. And there was some, not just that little one, there's some big does. It just seems like during the daytime, that little one's the only one that shows up. Of course, she hasn't showed up today. So I don't know, I just thought I'd give you an update. Keep watching. And Jared's waiting up at the top of the hill. Had 168 pictures on the Moultrie camera. 132 on the Stealth. I figured out how to check to see how many pictures I had. We haven't seen nothing. It's 10:30, maybe a little bit to 11. But when you're not seeing nothing, you get a little aggravated. Of course, this is the youth hunt. No, this is not the youth hunt. This is the 4-day early doe season, so you have to wear blaze orange. And Jared's sitting there wearing his blaze orange. Did you have anything at your stand? Did you have anything at your stand? I had squirrels.
Nothing at all. Oh. If you want to include squirrels, I had squirrels, but no deer.
No turkeys, no bear.
I don't have nothing.
Yeah, Alvin hadn't seen anything, and so I guess it would be a good time to go eat lunch and think our strategy for this afternoon. And I'm thinking over where my tree stand's at, the other one.
Sit out there.
I'll hunt from the ground since I don't have the ratchet straps fixed on it. Well, that's a neat way to carry your light.
That's the only way I can carry it with this pack.
Yeah.
It's too big to go in this pack.
All right. Well, we're going to head out of here and ease our way to Alvin. So we'll see you on the next video. Well, here we go in for an evening hunt. It's about 3:38. Jared's ahead of us. Going in and hunt till probably about 6:30, probably about 6, because it's cloudy, it's foggy, it's drizzled rain off and on all day.
Hey everybody, back in here again for evening hunt. It is 4 o'clock in the p.m. Jody and Jared's on their way to their stands. I just got into mine. So we're going to try it. It's raining still a little bit. The fog's moving in. Clouds still overhead. So it's going to get dark a little bit earlier. So we're going to take off out of here about 6 o'clock. Hopefully we'll get something by then. Maybe catch something coming through. If so, we'll try to get it on video, or try to get a good shot on video. If not, we'll show you what we did get afterwards. So stick with J TOA Outdoor Adventures, and we'll try to give you everything we can to keep you interested.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. This morning there was no action. Nothing happened. Deer weren't moving where we're at. Seen a whole bunch of squirrels. So we packed up, headed out, went and got some lunch, and we're back in for the evening hunt. It's about 10 minutes to 4. So from the looks of my spot, nothing's been here yet. So we're going to settle in. Hopefully we'll have some action for you this evening. They haven't really been moving good. Most of our pictures are at nighttime. I do have some pictures of deer in the evening, but it's right before dark. So stick with us, stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have some footage for you, and I'll check back in here in a little while.
Okay, we're back in our stands. We're getting ready to hunt. It is right now 4 o'clock, so we'll be in here until it starts getting dark. Too dark to see to shoot, and we'll see what happens. We went out, we had lunch. I met with the landowner for a few minutes and discussed a couple things, and then like I said, we went and had lunch, and it was a good lunch. It was a nice called a Western burger. It was a hamburger with pulled pork, barbecue, sauteed onions, and jalapeno peppers. You're talking about something delicious. Oh my goodness. Jared had been there a few times with Louisa, and he decided that's where we ought to go eat, so that's where we went and ate. And it was great. But like I said, we're in for an evening hunt. Big Al's in his stand, Jared's in his stand. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching J TOA Outdoor Adventures. Well, it started raining again. I had to close up my other video camera. It's not waterproof. And even though I got the umbrella over, it's still getting a little bit of mist on it. But we haven't seen anything yet. Of course, I haven't been in here maybe a half hour, 45 minutes. But it started raining again. But we're going to keep trying. And like I said, we're in here for the duration. My picture showed some daytime pictures, but most of them was evening, and it was 8, 9 o'clock at night. And there's a group of 4 deer come in here. So I'm hoping maybe they'll, because of it being cloudy and stuff, they may decide to come in a little earlier. So we just have to wait and see.
Well, we just got the word from Alvin. At about 5:40, he just busted a big doe. She's down, from what I understand. So congratulations to him. It's awesome. It's been a few years since we've really gotten anything with our bows. So that's great that he got one. Me and Dad still haven't seen anything. At least, I don't think Dad's seen anything. I've had a few squirrels come in. That's it. Another squirrel. Both of our feeders went off, but nothing's come in yet, so. The temperatures have dropped quite a bit since this morning. This morning, whenever we got in here, it was 60-some degrees. I'd say right now it's probably low 50s. Fairly comfortable. It's a lot better than what it was earlier. I'm not having to fight the bugs. So y'all stick with us. Hopefully Alvin got some of that doe coming in, or maybe even the kill shot on camera. If not, he'll show you what he's got with it on the ground. Again, I'd like to say congratulations to him. Now it's mine and Dad's turn to see if we can't score on one. We'll be in here until dark. The rain's starting to pick up a little bit, so hopefully it'll not get any worse than what it is right now. If it gets too bad, we may end up having to head out earlier. But stick with us, and there's one for the error book. Blooper reel. Stay tuned, and we'll check back in a little bit.
Well, just got word from Big Al. He's got a doe. I don't know any of the details. We'll find out more later when we hook up with him. But he says he's got a doe down. So, congrats to him. Now, if Jared and I can just have something come in, as you can hear, it's raining again. So, Jared's feeder went off. My feeders just went off. And, it's 5:41. So, we just have to wait and see what transpires between now and the end of shooting light. So stay tuned. Well, as you know, Big Al scored. I've already posted the pictures on our Facebook page and on the community section of our YouTube channel. Jared and I are getting ready to head out. You know, it's still raining, and if we shoot one now, it's almost 6:30. Sunset's at 6:34, and of course, it's cloudy. There is no sun. So if you shoot one now, if it wasn't a good heart shot, the chances of recovery, if you wait 30 minutes, well, and it's supposed to continue this rain all night and into tomorrow. We don't want to take a chance of losing something, so we're getting ready to pack up and head out. We'll meet up with Big Al, hopefully get some video of that deer that he got, and have it here on the channel. So appreciate you watching J TOA Outdoor Adventures. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and I think it's on this side, somewhere. Hit the like button, or the bell for notifications. And as Big Al likes to say, we'll see you in the woods. And I'm sure there'll be more footage to follow just as soon as we get up there to him. Stay tuned. There's Jared already. We both made it up here at about the same time. We'll go hook up with Big Al here in a minute. See his doe he got. Maybe get some pictures of him with it. I didn't either. I seen one squirrel, and that's it.
Two
But
eating at my feeder. And then I seen 3 or 4 more playing.
well, this squirrel just passed through, and then I heard one really barking like crazy back behind us.
But it doesn't matter. There's one on the ground.
There's one on the ground for J TOA Outdoor Adventures. Big Al scores.
So let's go congratulate him.
Yep, that's where we're headed now.
I just had a little one come in here. It's 5:26 and I just had a little one show up. But that was it. Just a young one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Big Al. And laying right over there is a doe I just nailed. I just nailed her. She just walked in. I didn't have time to turn the camera on, but I just busted her. Got her in the spine, and she hit the ground. So I'm going to be getting down and going over doing some work. I'll get some video when I'm over there. So I want to thank the good Lord for this and say, woohoo, yeah. And just thanks everybody for watching, sticking with J TOA Outdoor Adventures. And let me get down there and get some video of her. Alright everybody, I'm walking up to my deer from my stand, just got out of it. And I had to shoot her twice. The first one was in the spine. Second one I nailed her right behind the shoulder. But there she is. She is a nice full-grown doe. You can see, got her in the lung. She is a nice doe, that's for sure. So thank you again, Lord. That's meat going home with us, and I'm gonna get to work on her. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is me pulling my deer out of the woods. See her laying there. Nice full-size doe. Like I said, I want to give the thanks to the good Lord. Without him, this wouldn't be possible. This is one of his animals for us to hunt. I'm thankful I can hunt it. Thankful I've been able to harvest it. And that's going to feed me for the winter. And I appreciate it. And I'm thankful for it. Get your kids into hunting. Keep them in hunting. And keep this hunting going around. Because without it, we're going to lose everything. So I appreciate you watching J TOA Outdoor Adventures with me. And remember, this is Big Al. And I'll see you in the woods.
Where'd you shoot her, over here?
Right there about where you're standing.
Oh yeah? Where'd she come from?
Come up out of that holler.
Yeah, she's walking straight toward me the first time. She come walking in with the little one. Well, the little one come in first. I didn't even see it. It comes from my right, walking on the roadway. And it got right there at that pine and stopped. And then it turned and it walked straight down to my stand and it saw me. And it turned and it went back and it jumped and ran back. And that was at 5:26. 5:28, I looked down my watch, it was 5:28, just happened to look up and hear these two come right back through there, and they come walking right over, and she come walking straight down to my stand. I'm like, oh. I had my bow in my hand, shoot, but I had my bow in my hand.
Sorry about that, folks.
And I went to pull my bow back in, because she got in behind a little sapling, and she had her head turned, and then she turned back around and looked at me, and I was like, no, I ain't gonna do it. Well, she got real cautious, and she stopped. She turned, and she went back up on the pathway, and they was heading back down the holler. Well, then she turned and started walking towards my feeder, and she got underneath my feeder, and that's when I hit her. And then she turned, and she started crawling, and I finished her off. I didn't, but...
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Glad you got one of the books.
Thank you.
And let me get this off my thing and get a better video, and
All right.
might turn on the spotlight and get a picture of them.
But I've seen 3.
3?
Yeah.
You're lucky, because we haven't seen nothing.
Well, the little one walked down, and it ran. It come back with this one, and then I was standing right here waiting on you guys. One come up here and blew at me. I don't know what it was, but it was right here. I seen it when it went down over the hill, but I don't know what it was.
Well, I was going to say...
Probably the one that was with this one. It probably circled around and was coming back.
Yeah.
It may have been.
And another thing, too, you said there was 3?
Yeah.
What time does those usually show up at my camera? 8 o'clock?
Around 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah. I bet they come here first and they work out their way down to my stand.
Probably did.
They probably feed here and hit that road and walk around.
My battery's dead. My feeder too.
Is it?
I thought, because it didn't look like there was corn on the ground
Yep,
when we got
because
it.
I was sitting there. That's why I was watching my watch. And I was like, man, it didn't go off. And I looked down, and I was like, oh man, it's 5:30 instead of 5:20. And at 5:26, that one come in, and then I looked back at my watch, and I was like, yeah, it's 5:28, and these 2 come in. And then at 5:30, it didn't go off.
Well, I'm glad you got one. That's the first one in the books for J&J. So.
Exactly.
That's the first deer killed with a bow in the past 2 years.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's been bad around here. But that'll end this episode of J&J True Outdoor Adventures. Like I said, Big Al has scored. Got a nice little doe right there. And we wish you would hit the like and the comment, share the videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the little notify bell. And for Jared, myself, and Big Al,
we'll see you in the woods.
See you in the woods.
Well, I know we ended the video, but loaded in the truck. Alvin is cleaning his hands.
Yep.
Bows are all put up, backpacks are all put up. We're getting ready to head home. So we'll see you on the next video.